What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Shomer Show. So today I want to cover what I use when we go shooting and things like that when I shoot my AR-15.
AR-15, this is
the So basically it's a gun belt. It's a really cheap option that you can use to have everything right there on your belt as you're walking around and shooting targets and whatnot. Also, you can use it to have as kind of like a go-to-battle belt, if you want to call that. And if you're that paranoid, you can leave it by your bedside. You can just throw it on your hips and be out there operating. Anyway, so this is what I usually take, my AR-15, when I'm shooting it. Of course, this comes with me with a full magazine. These are empty, but the magazine looks cooler. So always have this, and I had this old shotgun strap that I just threw on there. Where was that? So it works, and I didn't have to spend anything extra. Just a single point sling, I guess. On this belt, what I'm going to do is go ahead and unload the firearm that's on this belt. Is that better? To make sure we're clear, point in the safe direction. Alright, so I'm going to put this back on there. No magazine in there. No magazine in there, and the trigger is depressed, so now I'm going to go ahead and show you what I prefer at the range. And I also just keep this thing loaded up and ready to rock and gun safe. So here it is. It's an old web belt, guys. I used to take this thing out all the time, almost every time I'd go shooting. Basically, this is just my my gun belt, but the purpose is if you guys are trying to get a you know, kind of a go bag or go to battle thing, whatever you want to call it, ready, or if you just want a quick tip of, you know, how you can carry all of your ammunition on you, your handgun and your rifle on you. This is just you know, what I do, and maybe you guys will like it, because usually you can find these things really cheap at garage sales or military surplus stores. Now I'm just going to kind of bring the camera down and show you these things. I don't have my firearm on me because I'm doing this. So all you do to throw it on is just throw it on, and you've got a pretty nice little setup. This is just a cheap Uncle Mike's holster. You can keep a magazine in there as well. Actually bought this for 45, so this Glock 19 doesn't fit in there just great. So then this side just got two of these old what you want to call them, magazine holders. I mean, so yeah, that's kind of cool. I guess these are for grenades. Of course, I don't have any of those. So usually, like those big flashlights, I'll just drop that in there and it holds it real good. Then I always keep one of these old school flashlights on here, just because I don't have one of those big long flashlights anymore. So this one just stays on there. It's still going pretty good. So that's kind of handy. You know, you could add some more of these if you wanted to make little kits out of them, med kits, and just put them, you know, where you want. I don't suggest going too much. I try to keep things really simple. I don't like a lot of stuff on my belt, just because I don't like all the weight. And I use this primarily for, you know, enjoying the shooting and things like that. So for me, this is what's comfortable. And it really is. I've had this thing on all day while shooting, and it's really not that bad. So again, everything's just kind of down to your side. I kind of rest my arms on my gun and on the mag pouches here. So that's kind of nice. And do another little rotation. So it's just kind of a nice little way to, you know, kind of hold your gun down. And we'll get a closer look at this thing too. What's it doing here? What is this guy? Alright, so again, I don't even know when or where I got this. I've had this thing forever, and on my AR, I don't know what this thing's called, guys. I'm horrible. It's just real easy to snap on there and it's good to go, and no one's going to take the gun from me. So I pretty much set this to the side anyway. Set this guy down here. Alright, so then we'll go to my belt. And I put this together, guys, when I first started getting into guns and the prepping thing and all that stuff. Like I said, I reluctantly tell you guys that this kind of sat by my bedside because I thought, oh, here comes the end of the world kind of thing. I'm not sure why I did that for like a good solid 3 months or something. I don't know what was wrong with me. It doesn't matter. I'm all for preparedness, but I was getting a little paranoid. So Glock empty, right? So that sits in there, and then the extra magazine. So what I'm kind of doing is showing you, I don't know if you can see all this stuff, what all is being carried on this little belt. Got the flashlight, old school flashlight. I've got the three mags there, kind of a mix. Now the Magpul mags or the P mags, they will fit in here, but not as well as like the just the regular metal or aluminum mags or whatever they are. So that's why I tend to keep these in there, just because that's what fits in there. So what is that? 210 rounds total. You're carrying one in your gun as well. So there's nothing special. The way I rigged this up though, it was I didn't buy an official really good holster for this thing, so I had to flip the belt over and do all this weird stuff. You can see it's on the inside. Probably shouldn't have done it like that, but that's what I did, so that's what I got. And then I just put, these are easy enough to do. You just kind of put them in there and close the little clamp. I don't know what they're called, what those clamps are called. And then, you just, boom, call it good. So that's how I like to go to the range. That's something that I just have never showed you guys, so I figured I would. I think that's a cool little setup. A very inexpensive way to set up your range belt, if you want to call it that. I like the belt because it gets hot here in Oklahoma, especially when we do most of our shooting, and it's not like a vest that you keep on and you feel all that heat and it just gets too hot. The belt's hot enough, trust me. So that's why I like this method of shooting, or a range belt, or whatever you want to call it. So maybe the next time we go out shooting rifles and whatnot, I will take this out and kind of show you how I like to use it. I'm not super tactical. I'm not like out there doing like super quick mag changes. I mean, I practice the best I can, but I'm not that guy. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got some good ideas from this one. Please leave in the comments below what you guys carry. Maybe make a video response to this one and let me know what you guys use. If you guys have any suggestions at all, leave that down there as well. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always,